we want to help you. On the tax front, not only do I want to lower the income tax, but I also want that small business tax cut. And we need to fight for it here over the period of the next 10 days so that you are guaranteed of getting a significant tax cut in net income. I want you to have it for two reasons. One, I want you to invest in your business, and secondly, I want you to hire people. It's not any more complicated than that. And I respect and admire what you do in your businesses. Thirdly, we're also trying, of course, in a very significant way to improve the overall economy of our state. Now, we've had about a $10 billion turnaround in 2 years. I come in, we were $8 billion in the hole. We're now going to be, at the end of the fiscal year, about $2 billion surplus. And that's in 2 years. Now, the CEO magazine, which is really important to all of us in this room, took us from the 44th most business-friendly state. Frankly, I think you've got to work to be a 44th. Okay? You've got to try real hard. We're the 44th most business-friendly state. We are now 22. We jumped 13 places in the last year. Why does that matter? I don't really care about surveys. But what matters to me is it appears as though around the country people are recognizing Ohio. What I worry about? Legislators taking their foot off the gas. We now have momentum. It's easier now to sit back and say everything's okay, let's spend more money, let's cut taxes less. That's not acceptable. Shouldn't be acceptable to any of us. So we all got to be in a, things are better, it's a different environment, things are good, you have a little bit of compromising mode. But at the end of the day, when you have momentum, you need to press it forward. When you're in the Indianapolis 500, you go faster. You don't take your foot off the gas, you take your foot off the gas, and what happens? You get lapped, and I don't want that to happen again. And we have a lot of good members of this legislature that gets it. But we have to continue to be bold, and we have to continue to be innovative, and we have to be, as elected officials, we have to realize that our primary purpose is to do the public service, not to get reelected. That is not our job. Our job is to improve this state so that we can begin to cut into the high poverty that we have and continue to drive unemployment down. That's our purpose. And to take care of people who live in the shadows. I don't know if you know this or not, I'm for expanding Medicaid. The governor of Arizona, her most famous moment was when she shook her finger at President Obama when he got off an airplane. She just achieved it today. I don't believe that we should let $13 billion of $14 billion of our money sit in Washington when we can bring it back into our communities to strengthen our healthcare system, to help those who have mental illness, to help those who are drug addicted, and to help those who are the working poor. We need to do this in the state of Ohio. You need to help us on this, and it will help you over time as small business people.